And now it's time to show some love to our sponsors over at DraftKings. Y'all already know Pick Six, baby. Very simple. We're going to take two or more statistical categories, and we're going to go more or less from whatever players you like to see. Again, assists, rebounds, points, more or less. Very, very simple. Even I can do it. So for tonight's games, we have some interesting choices. Well, the first one is one that I am a little biased towards. We do have an injury going on in New York. My New York Knicks will not have Jalen Brunson. So for me, anytime I see the Knicks on the slate, it's an obvious choice to go more points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Cat has been phenomenal since Jalen Brunson has been down. Obviously, with no Brunson, a lot of attention offensively goes to Karl-Anthony Towns. He's going to be a guy that can shoot some threes. He's going to drive. He's going to get to the free throw line, second chance points. Hopefully, we get one of those big Karl-Anthony Towns explosions because we need a win, right? I was very disappointed with the game against the Miami Heat. We allowed them to come in and get one of those wins. But again, Karl-Anthony Towns, no Jalen Brunson. It makes more sense. This team right now also does not have OG Anunoby. So a lot of this offense is going through Karl-Anthony Towns. And again, when you talk about three-point shots, you talk about rim attempts, as a big fella, Cat is going to give you that even with the attention of the defense. The next one that we have is Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is a guy that's been on a hot streak. He's been on a tear from a scoring perspective. But because of the Darius Garland injury that has kind of lingered around, I'm going to take more for Donovan Mitchell's assists. Right, assists. A lot of the attention that Donovan Mitchell has gotten, when Darius Garland has been out, I think has allowed him to, use his scoring as a threat to pass. And when you surround Donovan Mitchell with the Sam Merrills of the world, who can knock down shots at lob threat of Jared Allen and even Evan Mobley, I think this kind of is tailor-made for Donovan Mitchell to be a high assist guy on Wednesday night's game. So Donovan Mitchell, who to me has been one of the most underrated players in the league when we talk about the stars who don't get mentioned. Everybody's talking about Wemby. Everybody's talking about Shea. We're talking about Giannis and Jokic. Kate Cunningham is getting a bunch of love. And all of those guys are, supposed to get that love. They're doing their thing. But for Donovan Mitchell to be having the season he's having, again, with this Cleveland Cavaliers team, who, when they don't have him, are not where they're supposed to be. And even with the injuries, Donovan Mitchell is doing a lot right there in Cleveland. So, again, we're taking the more on Donovan Mitchell's assists. Next, we have my guy, Shaedon Sharpe, against his hometown Chicago Bulls. I'm going to take the more over Shaedon Sharpe and his points. Shaedon Sharpe, over the last few games, looks like he is turning the corner and becoming a player that not only me, but a lot of Portland Trail Blazer fans were hoping to see this year. He's been on a tear. The shot is starting to fall. His ability to put pressure on defenses by, attacking the rim. Him and Denny have this 1-2 punch right now that is working crazy for Portland. They just need to find a way to now take these high-scoring performances and turn them into wins, right? They came out of the gate on fire. They grabbed a lot of people's attention, and the defense has always been there. Now they got to kind of figure out how to consistently get that defensive effort with these offensive explosions from Shaedon Sharpe. But against the Chicago Bulls team, whose play has kind of dipped a bit. Obviously, we knew that they weren't going to be able to sustain the start that they had to the season. I do see Shaedon Sharpe being able to kind of have his way against this Chicago Bulls defense. I don't really see anybody on the perimeter to fully take him out of his game, and I think Denny may get the Isaac Okoro assignment there. So I got Shaedon Sharpe with the more on his points. And then last but not least, we got Damontas Sabonis. Tough matchup for the Kings, but I always can count on Sabonis to be effective on the glass, and that's what we're taking his more. The Kings are struggling right now. They need to get some things going out there, and it's tough to kind of take the more on anything not Sabonis rebounds. I wanted to potentially do the points, rebound, assists, but then I thought about who he could be creating for to kind of get some assists, and the way that this Oklahoma City Thunder team defends, I don't necessarily have the confidence in the points for the Kings. But again, Domantas Sabonis being who he is, we're going to take the more on his rebounds. And those are my picks for you.
For those of you who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick 6 yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play 5 and get $50 in bonus picks. All you have to do is download the Pick 6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Texas, California, and Missouri. So don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with Pick 6.